Hi everyone, my name's Demara, and I'm going to be talking about some interesting things today. One in particular, which is about a lot of the ways that people think of keeping yourself safe and protected, right? And I come from a completely different, in a way, a different direction, I feel, on that. And I have spoken about how over the years I've never really had to do anything like all this incense burning, this sage collecting and burning, and all sorts of protection things. And I know this is because I didn't choose to be around dark energies, etc., etc. But also there's another part of this which is so deeply embedded in me, that I really didn't think to do a video about it. And it was only when talking to someone else that I realized I really ought to talk about this. And first, I'm just going to use these crazy matches, which kind of nearly set you on light every time you strike them here in Mexico. They are nothing like our safety matches in England. Okay, so I'm lighting one candle. This is a bit of a change of a setup here. The one is for the oneness. And the fact that I don't have all of my crystals here and other paraphernalia is because each week now I'm doing readings out in the public for people, sometimes just answering questions and finding out why the universe is saying yes or no to that, and showing them the card set up for why the no, why the yes. But also I'm being asked to go out more and do more readings. In fact, I'm doing readings everywhere. In my house, most of the week, there's readings going on. So there's a lot of people out there who are really concerned about what is happening to them. We know there's great changes and great cleansings on the planet, but this is about changes in people's own perception, changes in their life circumstances, things that are leaving their lives, other things are coming in. So I'm really being called to be much more active, which I love. It's easy for me. This is who I am. So I'm not working. I'm being who I am out in public more. And I feel like I don't really want to unpack all of the crystals that I also take out with me. But also it's come to that point for me in which I think we should burn a candle for the oneness and not the separation, not the two. I wonder why we always choose to have two candles. It's kind of crazy now I think about it, but that's that whole thing about perception. And the stronger that we get tuned into who we really are. And I know for me, it is totally that oneness right now. And it's that I am this energy force from another dimension that's come down here on a mission. I have that to the forefront 100% of the time. So what I'm going to explain to you is about the idea of protection and the idea of never needing it because you keep yourself clear and pure. And this may seem a bit like, oh my God, what's this about? Is this going to be so puritanical? No, not about the normal things in life. This is just about you as the energy being and how to do that. And the reason this came up was I was actually doing this for somebody yesterday who wanted to really keep and clear any energies in their auric field. And I had picked this up in this person because I've been working with them, mentoring them. And when they left recently, I really realized that I was working not only against their own energy force, but I was working against trying to get rid of, without really realizing this before, different energies that they had allowed in. So on this occasion yesterday, I decided to go through something with them, which I had completely even though it's like impressed on my whole being, this way of cleansing your auric field, I really don't need to do it very often because I keep myself very much clear of other people's energies that I really don't want to be involved with. And I have that automatic way now. But this is amazing. And this is the, let's say, 7 golden rings. Okay. And I'm going to do this with you now so that you really get a handle on this. But also afterwards, I'm going to explain why it is about you keeping your energy system pure and clear in the first place, so that nothing can actually enter, because this is the whole myth out there about all these entities. There's been people asking me how I've avoided being hit by anything that's been sent at me recently because of things going on in the physical world beyond my solo life here in Mexico. I've been having a lot of stuff thrown at me because they're scared of the outcome of the situation that's going on. And none of it has penetrated, right? Now, I know why. Because I keep myself in a clear, defined state. Okay, if I can say it like that, a clearly defined state. Because I have all my practices, which are just to me like having a shower and cleaning your teeth. They're not extras, they're normal in my life, which are meditation and eating healthy and having healthy thoughts and having people around me that I only choose to have around me. And therefore, my energy field and my intent coming through that energy field from me is clear. And therefore, you can only penetrate when somebody's energy field is under par. And I don't think a lot of people talk about this. So if you do this little exercise every day as part of your discipline, you're going to be cleansing your energy field in a way that nothing penetrates and you don't attract. And this is really, really important. You're not going to attract those low entities. They can't get through because your energy is vibrating in such a high rate. Because you've cleansed the field and you are meditating, you are directing your life in the right way now on the higher levels, the higher choices, then nothing gets through. So you very rarely need to do anything that means that you have to start incensing and using outside things, if you like, because you have an impenetrable life force field around you that stretches out quite a few feet from your physical body. So bear with me. Take a seat somewhere if you want to remember this, because you need to do it to remember it. So as you're sitting down, I want you to close your eyes and I want you to visualize now like a gold strip coming up 3 inches from your body. As you sit on your chair, it will be around the part of you that's resting on the floor, 2 inches away from your heels. And as you breathe in, it's going to come to the top of your head. So we're breathing in now, about a, shall we say, 2-inch wide gold ring. And it's coming up and it's made of solid gold. And it's coming up, that beautiful, vibrant gold color. And you're breathing it up to the top of your head. So it's resting 2 inches above the top of your head now as you breathe in. And now as you breathe out, you're breathing it out 2 inches away from the front of your body. And it's going to join up as you breathe out that last part of the breath to the other part of itself underneath your feet. So we're going into the earth now. One gold ring sealed around your body. And we're coming up again now, 2 inches away from this first ring. Breathing in all the way up to the top of your head. And breathing down now. And breathing out. That gold ring is joining into the earth, another 2 inches down, to form the second gold ring. And here comes the third. Breathe in now, 2 inches away from the second. And bring it down your front now as you breathe out, 2 inches away from the second one. And seal into the earth 3 gold rings. Bringing the fourth one up now to the top of your head on that breath. Breathe down and seal it up 2 inches away from the second ring. Or is it the third? I think it's the third. We now have 4 gold rings. Can you feel that energy? Because I can as soon as I do this. It's amazing. My energy, my own force field now is pulsing so much stronger with 4 gold rings in my energy field that have cleansed everything I picked up when I was out in the world yesterday. We're coming up now with the 5th one. So breathe with me. We're breathing up 2 inches away from the 4th one. Up to the top of your head. It's getting wide now, isn't it? This beautiful system of gold rings. It's at the top of your head and we're breathing out. 5th gold ring sealed in your auric field. Let's breathe in the 6th one now. Breathing with me up to the top of your head. And now breathing out and sealing this 2 inches away from the 5th one under your feet into the earth. 6 gold rings. Feel the pulse of your own energy. It's not the pulse of the gold, it's the pulse of your energy field, feeling free to feel your own energy field that stretches out from your body, because there's nothing now hardly in there that needs to be cleansed. Up with the 7th one. Come on now, last breath. 2 inches away from the 6th ring. Up to the top of your head. And bring that 7th ring down. And seal it 2 inches from the 6th one under your feet. Into the earth. Feel the pulse of your own energy system, your own vibration. You have cleansed now to such a level that you can feel the throbbing and the pulsing of your own energy system. Don't get thrown into thinking you're now feeling the gold pulsing. It's not that. It's that your energy is freer now and so protected because we've cleansed. It's not protected because we're putting a force field round you. You are the force field. And this is the really big error when people explain this in the wrong way. We clean and cleanse with the gold in order to enable our own energy force to protect us as that entity. We are now, in this moment, the only entity within 9 feet of us. because we've cleansed the roots so that our energy goes out to protect us. Can you see now? It's the opposite to what many times you're being taught. And if we incense, we are cleaning, entities and spirit energies that are like dark forces, don't like the smoke. That's what that's about. But listen, I have been able to do this for months and months before I ever burnt the incense in my house. That was a last thing when I started to hear voodoo bells around my bed, or I don't even know what they are, voodoo something, and woke up with a start. But before that, I was protected, and I still am, because my energy field is fed from my inner being, and I am therefore protected, and that is also fed from upstairs. Excuse me. So just understand that it is different to what a lot of people teach. Just sipping some water here. I have a lot of windows open, and we have a lot of celebration today. I think it's something to do with a lot of fireworks going off in huge systems where they go off like loads of them all at once. So we have a lot of debris in the air here today with the windows open. But remember what I've said to you there, and also replay this video so that you really get a feeling of what we're doing with that cleansing, so that you can repeat this. And first of all, you should be doing this every day. Because if you're not used to having gone through cleansing your own energy field, and if you know that at this moment you are not as powerful as you could be with your own energy force, because that's the key in the end to it. But I'm a 40-odd year meditator, and with a lot of other disciplines, so mine has built up very strong over a reliable discipline over decades. But if you're just beginning on your awakening path, then you really need to do this 7 gold rings, right, every day as part of your practice. And certainly when you've been out and realized that you've got a lot of infiltration of other people's energies in your field now, because your field has never been as strong as it should be. So we're kind of reversing that we always have to do this like protection because things are getting in. What we're doing is 7 gold rings which protect you from them ever getting in. But we're also doing all the other disciplines which will protect you so much that eventually you will not need to do the 7 gold rings every day. And if you feel like you really want to, go 9 with this. Go from 7 to 9. I used to do that quite a bit in the end, because I realized just how far out I could go with allowing my energy to go out into the world. So I hope this helps, and it really will help if you actually do it every day. Please like the video if this has been helpful to you. I'm trying to add everything I know, and sometimes, as I said, some things are so normal to me and the way I think, and it's not until I speak to somebody and realize that no, it isn't the way a lot of people think. It's the way that I've learned and taught myself through all my disciplines. So if you would like to subscribe and be told when my videos load, then please subscribe, because it is free for you to do that. And it also really helps the channel, because more and more people see this video on the feed when I have more subscribers. So have a wonderful day, and go out there and be able to know that your life force is going out before you and is affecting everybody around you in a really, really good way. So bye for now.